All right, hello everyone and welcome. Today we're diving into something that's totally shaking up a classic part of library life, reference services. We're talking about AI chatbots. And look, if you're in the LIS field or planning to be, this is something you've got to get your head around.
I mean, we've all been there, right? It's 2 in the morning, you're deep into a research paper, and you hit a wall. You need that one source, but of course, the reference desk closed hours ago. It's that classic, frustrating moment for literally any student. But what if the library wasn't closed? What if it could still help you out? Well, that's exactly where AI chatbots come into the picture.
Okay, so let's get specific about what we mean here. When we say AI chatbot, I want you to erase the image of those clunky, old-school bots that just spit out pre-written answers. No. We're talking about really intelligent assistants that use something called natural language processing. That means they can actually understand what you're asking and give you a real-time answer. You can think of them as the library's new front line of support, one that never, ever sleeps.
So let's talk about the big upsides here. We're looking at the benefits of automation and really what it means to have a 24/7 library assistant.
And here's what's so cool about this. These benefits, they aren't just separate points on a list. They actually feed into each other. You get that 24/7 availability, which naturally leads to a much better experience for the user. And because the simple stuff is handled, the staff gets freed up for the really tough questions. The whole system just becomes so much more efficient and helpful.
This right here, 24/7. This is the absolute game changer. Just think about it. For students, say at the University of Queensland, their library's chatbot is just always there. It doesn't matter if it's midnight or 5 a.m. Need to find a book? Check a citation style? The bot's got you. This completely revolutionizes what we mean by library access.
And when you put them side by side like this, the difference is just staggering. Traditional support is great, but it's tied to a clock and the number of staff on hand. An AI chatbot, on the other hand, it can handle tons of questions all at once. Take UC Berkeley, for example. They have a huge international student population, right? Their bot can offer help in different languages, which is incredible for making a massive, complex library feel a little less intimidating.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting for us, the library professionals. Think about all those questions we get 100 times a day. What time do you close? Can I renew this online? By letting a chatbot handle that stuff, which, as you can see, is a huge chunk of time, we get to reallocate our own brain power. We can focus on the really high-impact work, like deep research consultations or teaching digital literacy workshops. The stuff where a human expert is absolutely essential.
But okay, let's not get too carried away. It's not all rainbows and sunshine. We need to talk about the challenges. A little reality check on what it actually takes to make this work. And this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? For anyone in our field, this is what keeps us up at night. Can you actually trust what a bot tells you? I mean, our entire profession is built on accuracy and reliability. One bad answer from a chatbot, and you start to chip away at that trust. So, what do we do about it?
So here's the main takeaway. A good chatbot isn't a set-it-and-forget-it kind of deal. Not at all. It takes a real strategy. To keep it accurate, you have to be constantly training it and updating its knowledge. To build trust, you have to be totally transparent about what it can and can't do. And this is key. When a question gets too complicated, there has to be a super smooth handoff to an actual human librarian.
This all leads to a really important point, especially for anyone studying LIS right now. What does all this tech mean for our jobs? And the word you hear a lot is replacement, but that's not the right way to look at it. The real story here is about partnership and how our roles are going to evolve. I think this chart lays it out perfectly. It's like a new kind of team. The AI chatbot takes on the straightforward factual stuff, the hours, the availability checks, the renewals. It handles the busy work, freeing us up to do what humans do best, tackle complex research, teach people how to navigate the digital world, and offer that empathetic support that a machine just can't. So yeah, our job description is definitely changing. We're becoming the strategists, the AI trainers, the people in charge of quality control. Our job is to watch how the bot performs, constantly tweak it to make it better, and of course, be there to step in when a user needs that deeper human touch. We're basically the experts behind the machine. So, what does the future hold? Well, if we do this right, we're looking at creating smarter libraries that really empower our users in a whole new way. Let's quickly wrap up with the big takeaways. Okay, let's boil this all down to what really matters. First, remember, AI chatbots make library services way more accessible and efficient for everybody.
Second, just flipping a switch isn't enough. Success really hinges on tackling those challenges, like accuracy and making sure users trust the system. And third, this is the big one for us, the librarian's role isn't going away. It's evolving. We get to focus on the complex, high-value stuff. At the end of the day, AI is a tool that helps us. It doesn't replace us. And that leaves us with one final, really important question to chew on. As AI takes over more and more of the routine tasks, what's the one human skill that becomes the most valuable in a library? Is it our ability to do complex research? Is it teaching people how to be digitally literate? Or is it empathy? That ability to truly connect with someone and understand their need. It's something every single one of us going into this field really needs to think about.